Hello, welcome back to another Super Auto Pets ranked video. We're going into it this time. Now we got two back-to-back first places at the last time we played this in Arena. I guess it's time to determine how good this thing is. I mean, objectively this is the best choice for the strength of the run. That'll be something, I don't know actually. None of these told this. There's bare bushes. I mean, there's an entendre of some kind there. Figure it out yourself. I think well, I was gonna say something, but luckily I lost, so my statement is rendered wholly irrelevant. Okay. How do we want to run this? I think we need a bit of sniping, and we need to lead it this way. How about this? How about this, actually? Destroy your strongest unit with a glass cannon pig and pray for a lucky snipe. This is my only win condition. If I lose this, I'm gonna cry. Okay, we sniped. We didn't snipe the most valuable target, but it doesn't matter. We won regardless. Acceptable trade outcome. We need to get back into the versus mindset. I'm very happy to see you. Give me the golds. Run me this. Get me a level. Level you. Thank you. Oh, brother. You have no idea how hard we're about to cook. The problem is I can't put you there, so... But that's a small price to pay for scaling on you, let's be honest. And leveling you as well for a level... Tier 2? Level 2? Super Apple? Whatever you want to call it. Oh, brother, we are on our way. Now, you're going to be 4-5. You're going to be an useless unit, negligible in the grand scheme of things. The early scaling is exactly what you want to see overall. Let's not get too caught up in it, though. We want to maybe pivot off of it. Depends on, because this is like a hippo, except we're setting up maybe for hippo, maybe for like, well, skunk is just an asset. You can run a skunk in any build and it's useful, but okay. Okay, we beat you actually. We didn't even tie. We beat you straight up, which is impressive. Don't get me wrong. Can you give me a level? Scale? We're not running a summoner build, but flying fish would be very cool. Let's run you. Now, Stalk is wholly useless now thanks to the nerf, in my opinion at least. Let's give you a little bit of a stat upgrade. I think it's a reasonable choice to make. Just to make sure we one-shot all of these, nasty units. We got garlic in the pack? Yes, we do. You're getting garlic soon. Our level on the fish would go insane. And then we can, maybe even run into a bison. But what are we level 3ing? Like, we have 3 level 2s. Which isn't great for dragonfly. Well, no, if we can sell the mouse into a dragonfly and then... Yeah. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, considering we don't have a level 3 yet. There's no real inefficiencies in the setup. Okay, you're going crazy with the trumpets? Okay, fair enough. I think there was a small chance you could have beat me there depending on what you spawned. Okay. Now these are all reasonable things. I'm good. I'm just gonna roll. We're setting up in every way possible. You're leveling, you're getting garlic. We can finally put you back and have the silk moth here next turn. I mean, this is like we've entered a very nice, lane, It's like if you get on the highway and you're in the right lane, you don't need to worry about changing it. You're just cruising on the speed, no one's behind you, no one's in front of you, but you know where you're going. Straight line for like kilometers upon kilometers, I guess miles upon miles, if you're from a region like that sucks. An inferior region that uses miles. Sorry to say it. And you're just coasting along, you know. Now don't fall asleep. Stay awake. Don't be that, you know, that clip of the guy in the Tesla on the highway, like completely asleep at the wheel. Don't do that. But regardless, okay, this person has been demolished and exposed as the fraud they are. Let's level you. Skunk. There's no better time than the present to run a skunk. Get garlic on you. And honestly, run me a wide spread. Freeze my fellow man. And get me another garlic on the silk moth, and we're cooking with a couple of statted up units. Because the silk moth garlic jellyfish, like this is a noted consistent combo. I've run this before. It's a tried and tested method of just increasing your effectiveness across a run, you know. Plus, an early skunk does wonders to counter teams that have been trying to. I mean, it won't counter spawner teams, but like, let me tell you, I'm not worried about this team. I'm not worried about spawner teams in general, especially with the garlic. Like, this garlic just demolished your entire squad and your entire hope. Without the garlic, you had a good chance, but okay, run me a double garlic and get me towards a level 3 giraffe even. Like, isn't this just like the perfect run? Now we're gonna run into issues, not immediately, soon, some point. I may want a high attack just to get rid of Hippo before it can get started. Because we do already have garlic, but no one's got the perfect, like, okay, you're cooking, but you also kind of, you had a bit of baboon porcupine synergy going, and I guess it's going to become baboon deer synergy. You're going to keep it around, but you have a lot of backline weak units and a few frontline strong units, which I guess is the same for me, but I do have a skunk. Just to let you know, I have a skunk. And I'm also scaling 2 units, so, you know, you can't skunk me and expect to destroy my entire team. We've got some potential back here. Now, this fish, suspicious, because it's not leveled yet, but we can always level it. Okay, we've been sniped and destroyed. And even with all that, you still can't beat me, then you're screwed, brother. Okay. This is the right time to give up on that fish dream. Even if a fish shows up, like we paid our dues. Now, I could run a lynx, and I think that would be a good idea. Better than 2 skunks, in my opinion. But, and I could just buy garlic for something, but I'm gonna roll instead. Valuable, very valuable. Level you, and then level you, and then we're, you know, in a perfect place. I wouldn't even mind a bison showing up now that we have level 3 at cooking. Scaling the skunk seems like the ideal plan, since the lynx I think is liable to be replaced. Lynx is just an immediate value add, but it's not something I'm so attached to in this run, whereas I think this is until the giraffe, like the giraffe can easily be replaced by, let me think about this. Poodle? Certainly a poodle can replace it. Now I'm gonna hope we outscale whoever ends up getting like a rhino monkey combo early, because if they get something like that, then we are in a bit of trouble. Not too much, but like reasonable amount of trouble. Okay, you're scaling your health of your units. That's not gonna work, brother. Nice effort, but you know, you've been eliminated. Okay. Get me a level. I did it in the wrong order. I did it in the wrong order. Oh man. Okay. Now, Tiger is a good addition overall. I think it's time to say goodbye to you and start buffing an actual like strong unit and give it a pepper already. Now let's run this in this order for the time being, so you get some stats. But I'm thinking about putting a tiger here. Tiger Octopus goes insane, especially now that it's got a bit of a buff as well. Tiger Octopus goes crazy mode. The Pepper is just like icing on the cake overall. We still got a strong unit up front. No, you're the only person who can challenge us. Just to be expected. I think we need to replace the Lynx with something. That's for certain. Okay, that's good, but your team was pretty weak for someone with 4 life. Not to be too derogatory. Okay, 4, 6, 2. Okay, you're gone. You're in. I reckon you're gone and you're in. Just to be honest. Put you up front. So that you get all the scaling in the world. Forget about running this. Buy a Durian just because you can. I mean, who's gonna say no to a level 2 monkey? That's for certain. We're gonna try and get this octopus up to speed as quick as we can. The good thing about this weekly is that you can pivot when you can pivot from scaler to scaler and you don't feel like you lose too much. Okay, this person, they had a strong team. I'll give you respect, you deserve it, but we're on our way up, you know? We can afford to make those kinds of errors. Okay, give you a melon, now that we're in that kind of a zone. Forget about a pepper. This is tough. Certifiably tough. But I'm just gonna buy it. I'm not gonna commit too much. I would love a level 2 monkey, and I would love it now. Granted, we can't always get what we want, but a level 2 skunk as well would go insane. A lot of things to be considered. Okay, we need to eliminate you before you get crazy, because that ostrich has the potential to go like up immediately. Okay, give me a level on something. Something? That's something. Okay. Now, I would love to level you now and then level you, but I think we take the immediate benefits and we sacrifice like a 1-1, you know? Because we need this immediate stat benefit now, in my opinion. Now, a level 2 octopus would be nuclear. We don't always need to have exactly what we want, but, you know. And then there comes a certain point where a melon's better than a pepper. If there's a mathematical formula for it somewhere, I could probably draw up a graph if you wanted. Okay, you've been taken down a peg as well. Now, my fellow companion, oh brother. I don't think we're beating this team. The allegations are confirmed. We are not beating this guy. Unless... Well, no, I just need to get a level on these guys. Okay. Take a melon. That's useful. That's useful. And give me a chocolate in the shop next time and the game is on. The game is on. I don't know what I would rather, chocolate. The skunk needs the chocolate, I think. This is rough. This is a tough team to beat, let's be honest, guys. Like, this is scales upon scales. I mean, let me put it this way, it's rough. Okay, I need both of these to be... Okay, give me something, man. Give me something. Just give me a little bit of something. Now, we need a... Well, actually, we're the only ones here, so we just need to roll. Rolling is the only way we make it out of this. The melons aren't doing it for us. We need a level on all of these at the same time to stand a chance. And even then, it's going to be impossible to come back from this, like, ditch that we're in. Because you're almost at level 3 skunk, so how are we going to beat you when that's the case, you know? We're not even through your second unit, and that's going to be at max stats soon. So, this is fruitless. This is all completely... Okay, well... Logically, this has to be the play. Logic is not a common dictator of reasonable decisions. Okay, another chocolate. This has to go to the octopus because we're going to lose the next one as well. Okay, well, thank you for answering my prayers. It is too late. I'm going to level with you. It's too late. We don't stand a chance. This person's team is too strong already. And you're going to put Coconut on top of all this? Like, bro, it's too late. We're not going to win this, but I appreciate that you're trying. Now, the crazy play here would be put Coconut armor on the front line. Am I gonna run that? Yes. Run me frontline Coconut and just buff it. And let's just see if we even get close. This is the only, like, you need to take a risk, you need to take a chance. We sell the poodle, it's fine. And let's just see what happens, you know? Okay, I mean, listen. This guy sees like 10 steps ahead. He bought the mantis shrimp as to counter like let's just say that was an unwinnable game, but that was an easy second place. Dare I say an easy second place? That's top 50%. I mean, I don't think. I mean, would it tell you if you're bottom 50%? I've never been that low. I have, but I didn't check the stats that time, so I wouldn't know. Is it worth it to play another run, or do we end out on a high? I think we end out on a high. It's been Backpack Brain. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, etc. Every interaction helps the algorithm. Guy named Algorithm. Classic. Anyway, enjoy. Oh brother.